Alright guys, welcome back to the video. So doing a Wild Zone 18 shiny tutorial. So in this video I'll be showing you how to catch every single shiny in this area and the best method to do so. So shinies you'll be hunting are Noibat, Fennekin, Bagon, Altaria, Noivern, Swablu, and as an added bonus, Alpha Salamence. The first method we're going to go for is just Fast Travel method. Fast Travel method is pretty simple, but this one there's a bit of a requirement. For this one you have to step up a bit for the salamence to actually spawn in. Now, with the fast travel method, you do have to go in, because here we see I put the pin down at 56 meters or so. This is exactly where salamence spawns in. It's very unfortunate. Now, this Bagon over here might spawn in. There's a Bagon that spawns in on this side over here. He might spawn in, but it's really hard to see because you can't see through the building, right? You can't see through the building. You can only just like when you run there, you can see when he where he spawns, or like where he is, but that's not where he spawned in. That might be where you walked or not. So you might get a Bagon from just fast traveling by itself. Just fast traveling, you might get a Bagon. But if you fast travel, do a barrel roll. Salamence is there, and then you can fast travel. So it's really up to you. Do you want to, enter with one hand and, just do like this? Because with this, you don't have to move the marker. Or do you just want to roll and then move the marker to fast travel? It's up to you, really. As you can see, you spawn there. And this is all you're doing. This is all you're doing. The fast travel method, believe only works for 2 Pokemon. It would be to put it down here instead of the back there. Put it down there. We can walk over here. There's Bagon over there. Actually, he didn't spawn over there. They spawn over there. Okay, so then there's only one Pokemon that spawns in fast travel. Only one. Actually, what about Lopunny? He might spawn in as well. Forgot about Lopunny. How far are we? 47. And unfortunately not. I don't know if it spawns there every time. It might spawn in different spots. So maybe you just got unlucky, but it seems like only Alpha Salamence spawns in from fast travel, which is a bit of a bum. Not bummy situation. Not really a fan favorite of that. Okay, well, we just saw Bagon spawn in there, so from what I can tell from this, it's just that it's random. You might get a Bagon from fast travel, you might not. We don't know. Okay, so for the next method will be bench method. So bench method is pretty simple. All you do is you come here, you sit down, and you kill some time. That's all you're doing. It'll spawn pretty much every Pokemon in the area. Okay, so we put the pin down. Now we're going to check out where the distance for every Pokemon is. So here, obviously, the Noivern and Noibats are in the area. Obviously, they're in the area. But we go over here, and we're going to make the Fennekin run away just to show you that it is in the area. We don't care about the Fennekin. So 35 meters, Fennekin is obviously within the area. And so as you can see, Salamence over here is in 32 meters, and these Bagons over here are within 34, 40-ish meters. So they'll obviously spawn from this as well. So something to keep in mind is when you're like shiny hunting is that going upwards, like in heights, they won't spawn in, but going downwards, they will spawn. I'm not too sure how it works really, but going up doesn't spawn, going down does spawn. So all the Pokemon down here will spawn from that. Just something to keep in mind. Down here's Lopunny, and that is within 43 meters. So Lopunny will also spawn in. So every Pokemon in this area will spawn in from that bench method. And unfortunately, it is the best method unless you're going after Shiny Alpha Salamence. Shiny Alpha Salamence does have a better method with just being fast travel. But bench method just sucks. I don't like it. If you have map control, it's great, right? If you have map control, you can leave it overnight. It's great. But if you're like actually wanting to do something, you have to sit through a cutscene and be paying attention to when it ends to be like more optimal with it. I don't like it, but it is the most optimal in this Wild Zone. And so one last thing before we go over the video, since there's really only bench method and there's nothing really else, is that during the day you will spawn in Swablus and Altarias, then at night you will spawn in Noiverns and Noibats. That's really the only thing with bench method here, is that it kind of sucks for this, but also there's no real alternative. There's no alternative to this method. But at night, it will be Noibat and Noivern. That's what we're going to show you now. I mean, you've already seen it, but we're going to show you. During the days, Altaria and Swablu. So here you can see Noibat and Swablu. I think if you're trying to hunt for a Noibat, Noibat, you're better off going to Lysander's lab. That's probably a better area if you ask me. And alright, that's me for the video, guys. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe. Quite a short video, I think. It's going to be a short video, I think so, at least. Only method is really fast travel and just bench method. There's no real run despawn method outside the Salamence. This Salamence is the only run despawn method you can. The area's not really big enough for that. So that's really it. It's just fast travel and bench method. Bench method is superior. That's really the only way you can get shiny Fennekin, Altaria, Noivern, Noibat, all this and that. Fennekin cannot be bench method. I mean, run despawn. It's only bench method. So this is what Mega Delphox shiny looks like. So yeah. Like, subscribe, and peace.